Hello, everybody. My name is Lilith Saga. I am a writer, Succubus, and PNGtuber. And through the smallest of miracles, we managed to make it through the year 2024. It was a busy year for me with many ups and downs in my IRL life, but fortunately, it made me exceptionally grateful for the growth of my Vtuber life. Now that the year has ended, let's take a moment to see what we accomplished. This is a 2024 year in review of Lilith Saga. The biggest accomplishment this year would be how much I've grown. Last year around this time, I felt like a baby VTuber. I truly felt like I was learning to walk when pushing out videos and making thumbnails. And don't get me wrong, I still struggle with that, and I don't think my improvement is anything drastic. But I do believe I have a better grasp on video ideas and thumbnail hierarchy. Not only that, but I also feel like a community is forming. I always read the comments and tend to recognize who comments every now and then, even if it is a different playthrough. Despite all of this, I am still a baby VTuber, but I feel just a little bit more comfortable and knowledgeable than what I was around this time last year. One thing I learned this year is how to properly divide my audio tracks in OBS. I remember the week before I collaborated with Solaris Dreamweaver for Vtuber. I was both excited and anxious every day leading up to the day of recording. I knew Solaris would be understanding and encouraging and would help with any issues, but I also really wanted to make sure I had my shit together as if I knew what I was doing. It was my first time setting up audio with another person involved, so my current setup of recording my voice on one track and desktop on the other track wouldn't work this time around. So, last minute, I found a way to separate the game audio and Discord audio in OBS. The levels looked like they were recording the right stuff when Solaris spoke, when I spoke, and when the game audio played. However, there was someone I forgot to ask. I never told Solaris this, but I realized after the collab that the game audio was leaking through the other tracks. I accidentally left it on the default with the audio inputs added to all tracks, so the game audio track also appeared on our voice tracks. I had a mini anxiety attack and kept thinking, oh no, I messed this up. This is all my fault. I should have played the audio back instead of glancing at the levels. What am I gonna do? Thankfully, after hours of frantic Googling, the girl found an ancient audio technique to cancel out the game audio from both of our vocal tracks. It wasn't perfect, as you can still hear some distortion every once in a while when one of us speaks. But hey, I'll take that over the vocal tracks being completely unusable. Even though it was panic-inducing, I'm grateful for the silly story that came out of this learning experience. Believe it or not, 2024 is my first full year of content creation. Let's look at some of the highlights of this past year. My girlfriend's just shoveling dirt on top of me. This isn't the foreplay I was expecting. Delicious, delicious pizza. I'm coming for you, baby.
Bruh.
Oh god, why did I say it like that? Nothing about this is inappropriate. Get your head out of the gutter, people. By people, I mean me. How often do you pound meat? The fried pork sandwich from yesterday was delectable. Are you messing with me? No, I'm serious. I would never joke about pounding meat. Oh, Yoshino! Oops, totally forgot about saving Yoshino. See? Now we get to this guy. This is Mr. 304? Alright. Mr. Worldwide? What's up? Oh my god! Hello, Ashley! Oh, I didn't see you there, chicken shins. Chicken shins? Who are you calling chicken shins? Oh man, she's got some really nice thighs. A ransom? I don't need that. I want my undying soul. I want your soul. See, this is how these things always play out. I knew it. I knew it. Just kidding. Oh, fuck. Damn it. You know what I hate more than anything else? Bunnies! That's right. Bunnies!
You're really impressive.
You really are something. Is he hitting on us? Oh my god, bisexual lighting!
Oh my god!
Sorry. Okay.
What is it that you have?
Free will!
Free will is being bisexual. We
Actually, yeah.
We are.
That makes
Hell
sense.
yeah.
This is my final form. Can you feel the heat?
Oh yeah, it's getting hot in here. Oh god. What do we do, guys? Alright, there we go. We know how to save now. Saving a file. Saving a file. Saving a file. I feel like maybe you'd stop if you wanted me alive. Bullshit, you can't feel anything. Oh yeah? I can feel anger towards this guy. I went to jail. A week has passed since I started my new life in my cell. Because of that damning video evidence of my actions, I was judged with first-degree murder. Oh, come on! It's not my fault! But one thing I am particularly curious about is... her lack of booba, her flat chest. Flat as a pancake. Oh! Looks like some kid's scribbles. That's... Oh my... And there we go. The girl bond was formed, and they lived happily ever after. Oh wait, I forgot about Shota.
Me darling mother. She never liked my writing.
Oh no.
Maybe I can change your mind.
Yeah, that's a spirit. The only way to get better at writing is to keep doing it.
Indubitably, I have all the time in the world to try.
Yeah, aww. This year, I am most grateful for Kieran M Doyle and Kryptid Kat. These two are some of the kindest and sweetest people I've ever met. Kieran is a lovely writer over on Twitch who has some of the coziest streams I've ever witnessed. Sometimes he will be trying snacks from other countries, painting tabletop figurines, and being a force of nature in various Warhammer games. But he's also one of the most selfless people I've met in the Vtuber community. Whenever I have an upsetting day, he is always the first one to reach out with a virtual hug, even when he should be more concerned about his own well-being. He has so much kindness and support to offer. Kieran, if you happen to be watching, we definitely need to have a Marvel Crisis Protocol rematch together offline. Kat is someone I was incredibly lucky to find and work with. When I posted my first drafts of my Vtuber logo, she was the sole person who reached out with the honest feedback about improving it. What started as a way to bounce ideas with someone to achieve a fulfilling design, turned into a lovely friendship with paragraphs of yapping in our messages. She is incredibly talented, as well as full of surprises and fun ideas, including how she created this beautiful body of mine. And I am eternally grateful to have had the pleasure of meeting her this year. For all the other lovely people I've met on my journey, anyone who I've ever interacted with online, or even anyone who has bothered to click on this video or any of my other videos, I truly appreciate you for everything that you do. Thank you for being here with me. Now I'll do my best to entertain you as we embark on a new chapter. Last year at this time, I set up a few goals for how I want to grow as a VTuber and content creator. Experiment with true VTuber software. Alright, it was a busy year, so I did not end up doing this one. But it still is a goal. Now that I've been upgraded as a PNGtuber, I think it's worth it to see if there are other PNGtuber software that works better with this design. Make more non-gaming videos. Okay, again, I wanted to spend more time with this goal, but time was really hard to come by with working 40 hours a week in a brain-numbing job. I do have ideas though, like making a Hell of a Boss tier list now that all the episodes for Season 2 are out, or maybe it will be time for me to unleash my Danganronpa fangirl mania on you all. Are you ready for that? Please tell me you're ready for that, because I won't be able to stop once I start. Discover more amazing indie VTubers. This has been a great year for VTubers on Blue Sky. There's been a huge resurgence of people abandoning Twitter/X and moving to Blue Sky. I created an account in February of this year, and there's been multiple boosts of people moving over. Because of this, I met so many new faces in the VTubing scene, as well as keeping in touch with others who are more active on the Butterfly app. Push my PC to a higher level. Last year, I upgraded my laptop to a PC and never looked back. In doing so, I noticed that I barely had any issues with lagging frames in OBS compared to what I used to have. Therefore, not only was I able to finally finish my talk with Monica from Doki Doki Literature Club, but I also played some other games that might have been more of a challenge for my previous setup. For 2025, I have a few goals I would like to take head on. In a fight, right? Post more on social media. I'd just like to be slightly more active on social media. Mental health comes first, but finding my voice and interacting more with friends would be nice as well. Speaking of interacting with friends, support the homies more, especially on Purple app. Balancing my personal life and VTuber life has always been a challenge. After looking at my Twitch recap for the past year, I don't think I spent enough time watching the homies. It's hard to find time when my schedule only has so many hours of free time, but it's also hard to keep track of when the homies go online to stream. That being said, if I could lurk a little bit more and help the homies achieve those watch hours, that would make me really happy to be able to support them. It's the least I can do when so many of them have supported me. Have more collabs. My collab with Solaris this year was probably one of my favorite moments of 2024. Having them vibe and talk with me while I navigated the terrain of Phtuber was amazing and refreshing. I'd love to be able to have more collabs with others this year, and I definitely want to bring Solaris back on again. This is a little bit of a side note, but they are debuting in February at the time of this recording, so be sure to stay up to date on their Twitch and Blue Sky for an official announcement. It's going to be awesome. Do writing-related content. What's the point in being a writer if I don't showcase some of my writing every now and then, huh? I'd never be arrogant enough to call myself a good writer or an expert in the field, but I need an excuse to write more. I've thought about doing some writing challenges and celebrating the biggest writing month with some different content. I've also considered sharing some of my own writing every now and then, some of it being original work and some of it being self-indulgent fanfiction. Regardless of what I end up doing, more writing-related content on the channel is a must, because writing is important for brain muscles, and I need to flex those muscles more than I have been. I'll be honest, going into 2025, I feel a bit of apprehension. I want to make a lot of changes to both my approach to VTubing and my IRL lifestyle. There are a lot of unknowns that I'm actively figuring out every single day, but I'm ready to take this leap of faith. I'm incredibly excited to spend another year with you and continue to share this journey together. Feel free to consider liking or subscribing if you feel the same, but it's not a requirement. It just makes me happy if you do. And that's the end of our 2024 journey. Can't wait to see what awaits us in 2025. As always, please take good care of yourselves and each other, and I hope to see you soon. Bye-bye!